Well, Chicago nonprofit Strides for Peace is hosting its third annual Gun Violence Prevention Expo. It's actually happening today, starting in just a few minutes. The purpose is to bring public officials, community organizations, resource providers, and so much more together in one space to talk about a big issue facing our city, gun violence in Chicago. And not just talk about it, but also find solutions to it as well. Joining us this morning are the Expo organizers from Strides for Peace. We have Dartavis Dorsey, Chris Patterson, both joining us. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Today, this morning, the Expo, a few hundred students are going to start off the morning. What's the Expo all about? What happens there? And also, what are you hoping to come out of this?
Ooh, thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be here. Very exciting day for us. So we really want it to be impactful for our scholars. We want them to be able to see like the change that a lot of our community partners is doing day in and day out, being boots on the ground, but then also give them an extension of like what they do in their community organizations. And so this morning session, like we have our partners coming in, they'll do mini workouts, but we want it to be inspiring in a 40-minute mini what would you call it, workshop session with our young people to keep them like more aggravated with positivity in life.
All right, yeah, we're seeing some video from past events. Looks like you guys got a lot of vendors, a lot of people buying in to help in this effort, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. This is Strides for Peace third annual expo that brings together community members, stakeholders, civic leaders to think about what does a safer Chicago look like and how do we collaborate and build capacity for that.
And as part of that discussion, collaboration, I know, and partnerships is a big part of what you guys are doing. Is it really just, it takes a village, right?
It does. It really does. It takes a village. So we learn from our partners that we cannot continue to do this in silos. And so 3 years ago, the amazing executive founder, Maggie, she was like, let's just bring people together. So we start bringing organizations together and they start utilizing or talking about the tools and resources that they have that another organization may not have. And so if we work together, we can end like this senseless gun violence by way of collaborative front. And that's how our partners got more involved because they learned from each other, but then they also have tools and resources that they can share with each other that can help our young people be more inspired in life.
And I know one thing you mentioned is a safer Chicago, and anyone watching could agree that that's what you want if you live in the city. And I know this is such a big undertaking though, so I love that you're starting with the students. What are some of those conversations like this morning that they're having?
Oh, peace, mental health, like how to do, you know, conflict resolution, how to process in the moment of like caretaking, like what do you need to solve a problem, how to speak up, how to be the voice, how to be impactful, how to be inspiring, like, you know, just disciplinarian. So all of these things that we want and we believe that's happening in the household, but within our care as well. Like how do we incorporate that? So we want our scholars to come in and continue to get like, as adults, professional adults, what we was inspiring to do, but then also hear their voice as well, what's needed now to change the negative narrative.
Yeah, I think one other thing to add to that would be in today's news where we're hearing not always the best things that are happening for young people. Today we're bringing more than 500 young people from across the city of Chicago who are participating in programming, showing the best side of what young people have to bring towards building safer communities.
And in your third year now, can you tell me something that you took away from last year, like when you ended this expo last year? Like, what did you guys take away from it and say, okay, this is what we can carry forward?
Oh, how to be a little bit more impactful. And so what I mean by that is like we heard from our scholars, we also heard from our community partners. And so we want to make sure that we have individuals that's more facing with them. Like this morning our panel consists of with our young people, corporate, DJ Hot Rod, Alderwoman Stephanie Coleman, Lil Moo, that can be more engaging to them from a like level surface, but with our partners making sure that they have like this essential support as well, and keeping the connective tissue not just once a year, but throughout the year.
All right. Thank you both, Dartavis Dorsey, Chris Patterson. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you being here. I do want to note that for anyone watching, that expo's free. It's open to anyone. It's at UIC's Doran Forum. It goes today until 3 o'clock. Registration is closed, but you can just show up and you can walk in. They have an open door policy there.